tó mo kọ́kùnrin mo kóbìnrin mo kọ́mọdé mo kẹ́gbàlagbà gbogbo ibikíbi tẹ́ ẹ ti ń wo ètò yìí lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ ẹ ṣé o tẹ́ ń tẹ́tí sí wa ní gbogbo ìgbà ọ̀rọ̀ ńlá la tún gbé wá lónìí ẹ jọ̀wọ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ tí ń wọlé yẹn máa darapọ̀ ẹ máa bá láìkẹ́ bàbá wa ṣíà rẹ̀ torí wípé ànígbára wa lákòókò lónìí ká máa ṣe ṣókí náà lá máa ṣe ànígbára wa lákòókò rárá tó ọ̀rọ̀ tó wà ńlẹ̀ yìí náà ni ọ̀rọ̀ tá a gbé wá lónìí tá à ń jíròrò lé lórí ẹ̀yin èèyàn wa tó bẹ́ẹ̀ tí ń wọlé yẹn ẹ máa pè sórí ẹ̀rọ ìbánisọ̀rọ̀ yìí tàbí kẹ́ ẹ fi gbogbo àwọn èrò ọkàn yín ẹ lè fi ránṣẹ́ náà sí orí nọ́mbà yìí that is 09077172763 09077172763 tí bá fẹ́ dá sétò tó ẹ jẹ́ ká kẹ́lu agbami ètò torí pé lónìí nǹkan tá a fẹ́ gbéyẹ̀wò jẹ́ nǹkan tó ní agbára pọ̀ tó ló ti ń já rìnrìn bí nanú ọyẹ́ ló ń fò rìnrìn káàkiri ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ náà ń gbé pò yìí ẹnu tán sọ pé Sunday ọmọ Adéyẹmọ Ìgbòho ṣà káwáàdì ni ọ̀lẹ ni kíní kan ni àwọn nǹkan tiẹ̀ sọ pé ṣebí nǹkan táwọn onítìrí sọ náà nìyẹn ó ti gbowó torí ẹ̀ náà ni kò ṣe fẹ́ dá sí ọ̀rọ̀ Yorùbá nation mọ́ ńgbà táwọn DRY Democratic Republic of Yorùbá tó gba orílẹ̀-èdè Yorùbá tó gbà á sí àpò ara wọn tó àwọn ò bẹ́ nìkan jà àwọn ò bẹ́ nìkan bínú torí wípé òjò ò bẹ́ nìkan sọ̀tá ò ẹni jírí náà lè jí ń pa ò kò sẹ́ni kankan táwọn àbá sọ̀tá ò omi ò sì ń bẹ́ nìkan kan sọ̀tá ṣùgbọ́n nígbà ọ̀rọ̀ tó wà nílẹ̀ yìí ẹja làáhàn mi ni bàtà ń ké lótú Ifẹ̀ ọ̀fọ̀kọ́ ò ìjìnlẹ̀ Yorùbá ni ká làhàn ara wa náà ni kó lè bá yẹra wa torí ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ nǹkan wà tí ò yé ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ àwọn èèyàn tí ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ àwọn Yorùbá dẹ̀ mọ bó ṣe ń lọ ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ àmọ́ tèkì wọ́n count as another thing ìdí náà nìyẹn tá a ṣe wá ní a gbọ́dọ̀ mú ètò ìwá ètò ìgbọ́dọ̀ ṣẹlẹ̀ torí pé ìgboro ti ń rọ́ kẹ̀kẹ̀kẹ̀kẹ̀ ìgboro ti ń rọ́ kùkùkùkù gbogbo ìgboro ló mètìtì gbogbo Èkó lálẹ́ gbogbo bus stop làwọn èèyàn sáré káná sáré sósì àwọn èèyàn ra nǹkan náà ń lọ náà bọ̀ ṣùgbọ́n kí làwọn gbé wá náà lónìí ni lórí ọ̀rọ̀ tí olóyè Sunday ọmọ Adéyẹmọ Ìgbòho sásọ lórí ọ̀rọ̀ protest ṣe rí nǹkan kan wà tí ò yé ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ àwọn èèyàn ẹ má bínú fọ́nrán díẹ̀ náà làá lò lónìí ọ̀rọ̀ tó olóyè Ìgbòho sọ nìkan náà làá sì lo fọ́nrán ẹ̀ gbọ́ àlàyé pọ̀ lẹ́yìn fọ́nrán yẹn àlàyé pọ̀ ńbẹ̀ ẹja kọ́kọ́ gbọ́ ná tó láwọn èèyàn sọ pé àìsí mọ̀mọ́ rojọ́ jù já kọ́kọ́ gbọ́ ná ó yẹ kọ́kọ́ gbọ́ ná ẹ má tẹ̀jẹ̀ rojọ́ jù ó yá ẹja mo fẹ́ kẹ́ ẹ gbọ́ dáadáa.
Survive to protect against the country's economic challenge, including inflation and poverty. His efforts are directed toward achieving Yoruba independence under determination of self-determination principle. He urged media outlets information about his stance and to respect the right of Nigerians to protest if their choice. Wọ́n tẹ̀síwájú ìpè ibi tó ń dúró sí o, ó náà ní pé ó ń ṣetán láti tẹ̀lé àwọn Nàìjíríà tí yà jẹ́ sí ebi ń pa tí ìjàngbara ń jà láàmú látàrí bí ètò ọrọ̀ ajé orílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà bó ṣe dẹnu kọlẹ̀ tí ò sì lè gbèrú mọ́ àti bí ọ̀nà tí àwọn èèyàn ń gbà ń jìyà tí wọn ò ní oúnjẹ mẹ́ta jẹ lójúmọ́ bó ṣe di tó gbogbo fún àwọn èèyàn yìí. Ó lóun bá wọn kẹ́dùn òun sì rí pé dandan fún wọn láti rí pé wọ́n lè jáde wọ́n lè ṣe ìwọ́de eléyìí tí ó gbé lè bámu pẹ̀lú òfin èdè Nàìjíríà pé wọ́n lè ṣe ìwọ́de wọ́rọ́wọ́ ẹni ẹnikẹ́ni tí ó bá nífẹ̀ẹ́ láti ṣe ẹnikẹ́ni tó bá wù láti ṣe tí ó sì ní mú jàgídíjàgan tàbí wàhálà dání o. Ó wá fi àsìkò yìí rògbò àwọn mídíà tí wọ́n ń bẹ́ ń ta àwọn gbẹ̀yìísọ̀ yìí gbọ̀dọ̀ bí dẹlẹ́rù agídí ti dọ̀pẹ́ ni pé kí wọ́n dákun tí wọ́n dábọ̀ o kí wọ́n mọ orú ọ̀rọ̀ tí wọ́n yóò máa gbé o kí wọ́n sì mọ síwádìí tí wọ́n mọ dáadáa lórí pé gbogbo nǹkan tí wọ́n bá gbé síbẹ̀ ni àwọn èèyàn rò pé yóò tọ́ ni kí wọ́n sì mọ jẹ́ pé wọ́n ṣe àpọ́nlé fún ẹnikẹ́ni inú ipò àti ibi tí ó bá wà o láti bọ̀wọ̀ fún ohun tí onítọ̀hún tí ò bá sọ. Tí Sunday Igboho reveal that another letter will be sent to Bola Ahmed Tinubu an international body to advise negotiation for the Yoruba exit from Nigeria. Ìgbòho tẹ̀síwájú pé òun ṣèpinnu pé àwọn yóò tún gbé ìgbìmọ̀ yìí jáde tí wọ́n tún kọ lẹ́tà ní sí Tinubu pé kó dàgbà kó dábọ̀ kó ṣe ìpàdé pẹ̀lú àwọn láti rí pé orílẹ̀ Yorùbá ó dádúró láìsí wàhálà tàbí gbòòrò láàrin wọn. The current economic crisis in Nigeria marked by soaring inflation inflation and lumping nation currency has led to widespread hardship. Despite recent increases in the minimum wage of 17,000 naira, which is equivalent to $43 per month, the impact of inflation and the current deflation has left many Nigerians struggling. Ìgbọ́n tẹ̀síwájú pé pẹ̀lú ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ wàhálà àti ìgboro kẹlẹ̀ tó ṣẹlẹ̀ látàrí pé ìdájọ́ orílẹ̀ Nàìjíríà tó ṣe dẹnu kọlẹ̀ àti jẹ́ pé níṣe ní owó ọjà ló gbowó lórí o ẹ̀fí 70,000 ṣe ní mímọ́ wage àwọn òṣìṣẹ́ bag of rice wọ́n di 100,000 kí ni kí wọ́n ti ṣe ọ̀nà wo ni wọ́n gbà ẹni tó ní ìyàwó kan tó tún ní ọmọ méjì báwo ni ó ṣe ṣe ọ̀rọ̀ yóò nílé wọ̀ kámúrú ẹ̀kún káfí lájà lọ́wọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ yóò nílé wọ̀. ó ní tìjọba olùwòsàn yóò lórí pé nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ ní Nàìjíríà ó kọjá àfẹnusọ Nàìjíríà sì kúrò ní pure water tó ti já nídìí. The crisis is allegedly attributed to President Bola Ahmed Tinubu policy, including the partial removal of fuel subsidy and the current floating, which has driven up oil. ó ní eléyìí ìsẹ̀yìn bàbá Bola Ahmed Tinubu bí wọ́n ṣe yọ owó orí epo rọ̀bì eléyìí tí ó ṣe àfihàn fún gbogbo ìjọba àwọn náà ní apá kan tí wọ́n fi ń sọ̀pọ̀tà àwọn aráàlú bàbá bọ́ sí yọ kúrò àmọ́ tó jẹ́ pé irọ́ ni IMF pẹ̀lú World Bank ti sọ pé irọ́ ni kò rí bẹ́ẹ̀ kò sí ní gbèsè rárá o ó délé yìí ló fà á tí owó ọrọ̀ ajé tó fi gbówó lórí ọgọ́. As Nigerians face the challenge, some regions are preparing for protests to address the economic situation. However, leaders and as residents of western region home to the ethnic group have stated they will not participate in the protest. ó ní bí àwọn onídìrí Nàìjíríà bí wọ́n ṣe ń gbìyànjú àti kóra wọn pọ̀ láti ṣe ìwọ́de wọ́rọ́wọ́ láti fi ẹ̀hónú hàn látàrí wípé ọrọ̀ ajé tó dẹnu kọ̀ lórí Nàìjíríà o. ó ní àwọn tí wọ́n kóra wọn jọ tí a mọ̀ sí àwọn apá kan ìwọ̀ oòrùn ilẹ̀ Nàìjíríà àti apá kan ọkọ̀ òkèèyà lẹ́ẹ̀mú àwọn náà sọ pé rárá o àwọn òṣìṣẹ́ tán láti darapọ̀ mọ́ irú ìwọ́de bẹ́ẹ̀. In January 2014, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu and several current government officials mobilized Nigeria in the protest known as Occupy Nigeria to oppose President
Goodluck Jonathan
plan to remove the fuel subsidy. The protest, which gained widespread support, exerted significant pressure on Jonathan administration unlimitedly lead to the suspension of the subsidy to the mover. ó lé lẹ́yìn òun náà ní Bọ́lá náà Tinubu táwọn náà bẹ́ẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ sí rí pé abẹnilórí onífẹ́ kí wọ́n mú dàgbàjá níwájú ó ti pa ò lórí ẹ̀. Bọ́lá náà Tinubu nígbà tó di ọdún 2024 tó ṣe ọjọ́ kìíní ọdún 2022 òun náà kórajọ pẹ̀lú àwọn ẹnẹ̀wé àtàwọn àwọn náà ṣe ìwọ́de eléyìí tó gbilẹ̀ wípé Jonathan wo tó wà lórí ìjọba lágbà náà ló kò gbọdọ̀ yọ ṣẹ́ subsidy wọ́n ṣe ìwọ́de ọ̀hún sì di lágbára Bọ́lá Ahmed Tinubu olódìdí ìwọ́de ọ̀hún bàbá eré àbákẹ́ ó ti gbà tí ẹ wá sọ pé kò sí ìwọ́de kábàṣà kúrò ńbẹ eré ni eré ọmọdé ni Bọ́lá Ahmed Tinubu òun náà gbìyànjú òun náà ṣe àwọn ìwọ́de yìí olóògbé sì fà á kí Jonathan kó gbẹ́sẹ̀ kó lórí àti yọ first subsidy ní ọdún 2025 ló wá dé tí Bọ́lá Ahmed Tinubu náà wá kọ pé ìwọ́de òní wáyé. The planned protest have been ignited debate on social media with criticism directly at those who previously supported similar protests against former President Goodluck Jonathan subsidies removal but now oppose the same action under Tinubu administration. ó ní àwọn jẹgúdújẹrá àríjẹgúdú mọ̀dàrú àwọn tó ń bọ́ ọmọ tọmọ ènìyàn gbọmọ nìkan bàjẹ́ tọmọ tí wọn náà mà tún ṣe àwọn tó ń pè àwọn ni wọ́n yọ ṣègbìmọ̀ bí wọ́n ṣe ṣèwọ́ọ̀dù ní 2025 àwọn lórí Bọ́lá Ahmed lórí Goodluck Jonathan àwọn wọ̀nyí ni wọ́n tún ní lásìkò yìí o ìwọ́de yóò ní wáyé lásìkò Bọ́lá Ahmed Tinubu tí wàá lọ́wọ́ tó yẹ kó rí bẹ́ẹ̀. Igboho remain focused on advocating for the right and the self-determination of the Yoruba people. Aim to border international tọmọ ọmọ bínú ó gbé mi ní kọ́ ẹgbẹ́ bínú jáde ẹni pé ó jọ òsínfẹ́ lórí pé kó dúró kó jàǹgbára ilẹ̀ Yorùbá the claimer Chief Sunday Igboho Adeyema is less concerned about hunger protest propaganda activists stand on self-determination of Yoruba people. Wọ́n ní Igboho ọ̀ká lórí àwọn tí ojú ń pa tí wọ́n ṣetán láti jáde láti fẹ̀hónú hàn fún ibi tó ń pa wọ́n o. Ṣùgbọ́n tó fọ́n níbo ni pé bí ìran Yorùbá yóò ṣe kúrò ní oko ẹrú. Eléyìí.
tó ọ̀rọ̀ ńlá lẹ gbọ́ yìí o, ọ̀rọ̀ ní ńlá, ọ̀rọ̀ kàbìtì ó ní nǹkan tí ẹ gbọ́ yìí. torí wípé ó nídìí tí mo ṣe mú fọ́nrán yìí wá pé kẹ́yìn èèyàn wá gbọ́ ọ. torí ẹ rí wípé láti ọ̀sẹ̀ tó kọjá láti sọ lórí ètò yìí wípé Sunday Igboho bàbá wọn ní tàbá porí akọni nígbó àfìdá lálẹ́ gàràgà. Sunday ọmọ Adéyẹmọ Igboho òòṣà bàbá ti sọ̀rọ̀ tipẹ́tipẹ́ wípé àwọn ò wá fún protest, àwọn wá fún self-determination, freedom of indigenous people of Yorùbá. ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ tí ń gbé pòyì ẹnu lórí àwọn bloggers kan tí ń gbé káàkiri pé Sunday Igboho sọ is a coward, Sunday Igboho is a lazy man, Sunday Igboho is a traitor, Sunday Igboho is this, Sunday Igboho is that. The issue of protest is your right. Under the Constitution of Federal Republic of Nigeria, is your right. You have right to protest. But what Chief Sunday Igboho is saying is that he is not protesting for anything. He is looking for freedom, total freedom of his people, which is Yoruba people, Yoruba nation. So people should get it clear. There is a difference between you go and protest. You know, in protest, I've said this several times. Protest, if the thing continue like that, it can lead to so many things. But rally, you do rally to tell people that this is what we want, this is what we are selling, this is what we are doing, this is what we're about to do, this is our agenda, this is our plan, this is how we want it to be. You rally around, you make people, you dance, you sing, but in protest, it can lead to anything. Baba has come out. He said he's not interested in hunger protests. Why? That's why this program is live now. Ẹ jẹ́ bá ń share rẹ̀ náà, ẹ bá ń pín káàkiri. Ìdí gan number one tí bàbá fi ní pé protest òun ni mo fẹ́ kẹ́ ẹ gbọ́. Ó ní wípé protest tí wọ́n ṣe láyé Goodluck Jonathan, kí ni outcome ẹ̀? Ìgbà EndSARS, kí ni outcome ẹ̀? Yorùbá dẹ̀ bọ̀ wọ́n ní tí a bá ju ọ̀bẹ sókè ní ìgbàgbà, ibi pẹlẹbẹ náà ló máa fi ń lélẹ̀. If everybody is not shouting now that let us go, if the Igbo people said they are not protesting and they are not clamoring for their Biafra, if the Arewa are not clamoring for Arewa Republic, if the Middle Belt are not clamoring for Savannah Republic, if the Niger Delta people, that is United States of Niger Delta, if they are not shouting for their own nation, Yoruba are ready and we are shouting for our own nation, which is Yoruba nation. There's a difference between that. We can't eat our cake and have it. If we are fighting for one Nigeria, and later now, after we fight for one Nigeria now, and at the end of the day, the protests come, or let me say, the protests came and go just like that, and some month after, and Sunday Igboho also, come back again and say, Yoruba nation, no. You people will say, is this man, is something wrong with this man? That is why Baba stand on his feet, that we are not protesting. What we want is what we want. And we don't want any other thing than Yoruba nation. If you like, continue to shout from tomorrow, because I can see a lot of people, I don't want to mention anybody's name, because on this channel, we always look for peace and we make sure that we balance things. I've said it. If people need to realize good thing for us in Yoruba land, we will bring the information here. If Gani Adams come out and say, we will bring it here. But what I'm saying is that I don't want to mention anybody, any platform, any bloggers. I don't want to mention anybody's name. But what I'm saying is that it is time for us to understand what we want. And that is why Baba has stand on his ground. Chief Sunday Adeyemo Igboho, sir. We should understand what we want. What we want is Yoruba nation. It's not one Nigeria. Because at the end of the day, you protest on one Nigeria. At the end of the day, they can, if anything happen at the end of the day, maybe they come down, they reduce some things as they have been doing now. You can see that rice is now coming down to 40,000, sign minimum wage of 70. They even the senators, they are trying that, okay, we want to add more, we want to do this, we want everything to, just to make sure that people are not protesting, suffering and smiling. Fela has said it now. Is it today? People will protest. During Obasanjo, so many protests. At the end of the day, what come out of it? That is why Baba said, we are not protesting. A lot of people are saying you just want to drag him. You want to be dragging Sunday Igboho to protest, to protest. If you protest, what will come out of this protest? Okay, instead of protest, Baba has said it that, okay, instead of protest, let us kuku divide the country. Everybody carry their own father's name. Go on your own. So when we not get to our own, if you don't do it well, then we know who to face. Because the constitution guiding Nigeria now will not allow even President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to perform. So why are we now deceiving ourselves? Why are we now wasting our time? During this protest, a lot of people will still die. It's not a cause. It's not a prayer. It's like what the Bible says, that you are not wrestling with the flesh and blood, but the principalities, the powers in the high places. They are ready to do anything. Look at what happened during NSAS. That particular night, if you see me the way I was crying that night, is it how we want to continue? Somebody says it's not protesting. That what you want is freedom. There's freedom between, there's difference between freedom and protesting. You can protest. At the end of the day, you may not still have freedom. You protest, and after some days, some weeks, some months, everything still come back. Black Lives Matters. At the end of the day, are you telling me the same issue why they do Black Lives Matters then is still not happening again in America? It's still happening till today. So all of us need to understand why Chief Sunday Igboho said he's not interested in protest. That what he wants is self-determination. He wants self-determination. He wants everybody to be on his own. He wants freedom of his people. He wants his own people to be at peace. He wants a nation where you sit down comfortably. They sing our anthem. You see a nation where everything will work accordingly. You see a nation where an intruder will not have a place. You see a nation where you will be proud of. A nation that you'll be proud of. When Baba says it's not protesting, a lot of people have been shouting, ọ̀lẹ́ni, ṣe bá wí bẹ́ẹ̀, àwọn kẹtẹ ń sọ yẹn àti sọ náà, sẹ́yìn pa sọ náà gbà yẹn náà kó ti gbowó lọ́wọ́ olóṣèlú. Ìdí nìyẹn tó fi sọ pé òun ò protest. Ìdí nìyẹn tó fi sọ wípé kéde kan àwọn kẹtẹ tún ló sá lọ ni, ó sá kúrò lé torí pé ẹ̀rù ń bà á. Mọ̀jàmọ̀sá lèèyàn máa kíkanjú. Mọ̀jàmọ̀sá lèèyàn máa kíkanjú. Bó bá kíkanjú bá kú sójú ogun, só lè tó tẹ̀ yẹn jà mọ́ ni. There's some things we just need to understand. That is why I have to bring this video, because a lot of people send message to me on WhatsApp from abroad. Igboho ten advertising. Igboho ten. We are not advertising Igboho. We are saying the reality. If you see a lot of messages that people send to me, especially those in diaspora. Those Igboho, àwọn èèyàn náà send message láti Nàìjíríà. Igboho ten advertising yẹn ṣe ti rí nísìnyí, ó ti lóun ò protest. Tẹ́ ẹ bá protest for what Nigeria, you are still coming back. Protest cannot change anything in this country. It can only make them to adjust. But after some times, they will still come back. That is why Baba say that let everybody go on their own. That is what Chief Sunday Adeyemo said. Self-determination. Let us go on our own. Let us be our own. Be a country of our own. Not that when we protest today, we are still coming back tomorrow and say, nǹkan tá a protest sí níjọ́ yẹn o, mà rí solution bẹ́ẹ̀ o, nǹkan tá a protest sí lọ́jọ́ yẹn o. Are we going to be protesting every 6 months? At the end of the day, if they come down now and do something, and some month after, and the problems still start, happen again, how do we solve it? The issue of police checking phone, the issue of police, they are doing all sorts of things. So it's just that the way they are doing it, if you are a victim of police, you will understand what I'm saying. Eshe, Mr. Sulaiman, Abi, Sulaiman Turayo Eshe. If you are a victim of police, you will still know that it's still rampant. They have not changed. That is why Chief Sunday Adeyemo said that let us go to our own country. If you protest from now till tomorrow, it can only reduce things, it will not solve the problem. That is why Baba said he's not interested in protest. He only interested in rally for self-determination. He's interested in rally for self-determination. That is what everybody must understand. Because I know a lot of people, they have been front-faced, a lot of people, if I show you the messages that people send to me on WhatsApp, a lot of people find their faces, Baba need to come out, Baba need to lead protest. No. We just have to understand how things work. You can't eat your cake and have it too. You just have to understand. You just have to stand on your ground. Know what you want. Look, when Mandela, I remember when Mandela, when some group of people, they came to Mandela, women and young ones, they came to Mandela. They were asking Mandela asked them to calm down. Let us face what we want. Is it war that you need or the total freedom? Everybody kept silent. Mandela told them, don't let us start what we are not going to finish. Let us fight for our freedom. We can't just killing these people, killing for killing's sake. But let's face the freedom. That's what Mandela was fighting for. Freedom. That's what Chief Sunday Adeyemo Igboho is also fighting for. If he said he's not protesting, okay, if you protest now and tomorrow now and you come out again and say Yoruba Nation, and you people will still say, this man is confused man, no. He's confused man, no. Ṣé máa yí ṣe ó tiẹ̀ normal ṣá. Òun kan náà ló pariwo protest níjọ́ òní, òun ló tún pariwo Yoruba Nation, na. Torí ẹnu ayé lẹbọ, ẹ̀yin náà lẹ sọ pàdé gún, ẹ̀yin náà lẹ tún sọ pàdé ògún mọ́. Ìdí tí bàbá ṣe sọ nìyẹn pé àwọn ò protest. A dẹ̀ gbọ́dọ̀ là á kó yé ẹ̀yin èèyàn. Àbẹ́ èèyàn náà kọ́lẹ́ ní kí bàbá wọn mọ sọ̀rọ̀ jùmọ́ pé kìnnìkan nígbà tí bàbá dẹ̀ tuntun wọ́n put ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn ní formal way náà pé ẹ̀yin èèyàn nǹkan báyìí ni mo fẹ́ ṣe o, nǹkan báyìí ni o, bó ṣe rí lélẹ̀. Stop blaming this man. Ìgbòho kọ́ ló kó bá Nàìjíríà. Ìgbòho kọ́ ló kó bá Nàìjíríà. So stop blaming him that he's not coming out for protest. Igboho does not need your protest. What he wants is self-determination. Yoruba Nation now. That is what Chief Sunday Adeyemo said he wants. So people should get the picture, clear. Because if you don't get the picture clear, you say he's confused. He does not even. There's a way between protest and self-determination now. He knows what he wants. He knows what fits his people. He knows what his people want. Freedom for his people. Where Fulani will not be having upper hand, will not be having saying again. Where cow will not be more than the citizen. Where cow will not be, greater than the citizen. Where everybody, the farmers, iṣẹ́ àgbẹ̀ níṣẹ́ ilẹ̀ wa. Ẹni òṣìṣẹ́ ìjàlè ni. Ó sì wá jẹ́ pé iṣẹ́ àgbẹ̀ yẹn náà fẹ́ gbà lọ́wọ́ wa. tẹ́yìn bá mọ̀ pé n tó ń fa hunger gan nìyẹn. So people that want to protest, I've said this several times on our show, that people that want to protest, one Nigeria that want to protest, you are free to protest because you are still part of one Nigeria and you must fight for your one Nigeria. But Igboho said it's not a part of one Nigeria, it's Yoruba nation now. So he is ready also to fight for his own Yoruba nation now. He's not ready to fight for one Nigeria. One Nigeria people should go and fight for one Nigeria. Let Yoruba people fight for Yoruba nation. Let Biafra people fight for Biafra people. Let United States of Niger Delta fight for their own. Let Savannah also, Middle Belt, let them fight for. Let the Arewa also fight for their own. So they have said it. They said everybody should go back to their state and protest. But some people will not understand. They will think that they are trying to scare some people. Go back to your state, then protest. If that's what you want, if that's what will solve the problem, but that one cannot solve the problem. Let everybody kuku go on their own. Ẹgbọ́n nǹkan tí bàbá yẹn sọ nu fídíò tá a mú wá lọ́sàn-án. Ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ẹ̀ bá ti wẹ̀ lo fídíò yẹn, mi fẹ́ ká sọ̀rọ̀ jù lónìí. Ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ẹ̀ bá wo fídíò yẹn jọ̀ọ́ mo bẹ̀ yín ni mo ra wọ́ ẹ̀bẹ̀ ni. Ẹ lọ wo fídíò tá a ṣe lọ́sàn-án. Kẹ́ ẹ gbọ́ nǹkan tí bàbá yẹn sọ lórí ọ̀rọ̀ tó wà nílẹ̀ yìí. Mo fẹ́ kẹ́ ẹ gbọ́ dáadáa ni kẹ́ ẹ lọ gbọ́. Ẹ wo fídíò yẹn jọ̀ọ́ mo ra wọ́ ẹ̀bẹ̀ sí ni. Ẹ wo nǹkan, ẹ gbọ́ nǹkan tí bàbá yẹn sọ. Ẹ gbọ́ nǹkan tí bàbá yẹn sọ. Tí protest bá ń ṣẹlẹ̀, ẹ ṣe Jacob boss àbí ẹ ṣe Yorùbá nation no going back now. Bí protest bá ṣẹlẹ̀ a máa gbé wa, mo ti sọ fún yín, àwa náà ó gbé wa fún yín. Ẹ máa wò live, àwọn ilé ìtẹ́ wò live wà ń bẹ̀, àwọn ilé ìtẹ́ pé a máa interview àwọn èèyàn náà bó bá ṣe ń lọ, tẹ́yìn náà máa gbọ́ bó ṣe ń lọ. Ṣùgbọ́n ìdí tá a fi fẹ́ ṣe ni wípé kí àkọọ́lẹ̀ kó lè wà fún, torí ẹ̀yin náà máa compare pé wọ́n dẹ̀ sọ kínní o before protest. After protest náà a tún máa gbá àwọn nǹkan kan náà wà tó yẹ pé ẹ máa rí i pé okay, kí wàá la tún wá mú bọ̀ nù protest tá a ṣe báyìí. Let everybody go on their own. It is time to know what we want. Ẹ jẹ́ àmọ́ nǹkan tá a fẹ́ yẹn ni ẹ má jẹ́ ká deviate. Let us stand on our ground that Yorùbá nation now. Ẹ jẹ́ bá like, ẹ bá share, ẹ bá subscribe sí orí ìkànnì yìí. Títí ìgbà tá a tún mọ̀ tó ètò míì wá, ẹ ṣé o tẹ́ ń tẹ́tí sí wa ní gbogbo ìgbà. Ẹ lè pè wá sórí WhatsApp number ní ẹ jọ̀ọ́, just only WhatsApp number. Bí ẹ ní kankan tẹ́ fẹ́ béèrè tàbí ẹ ní kankan tí ẹ fẹ́ share pẹ̀lú wa, that is 09077172763. Ẹ lè pè sórí bẹ́ẹ̀ nísìn, ẹ lè pè, you are free to call on that number now. So 09077172763. Ẹ ṣé o ní gbogbo ibikíbi tẹ́ ti ń wo ètò yìí lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́. Ẹ ṣé o, ẹ̀yin tẹ́ fẹ́ protest, ẹ jọ̀ọ́ tẹ́ bá jọmọ Yorùbá tẹ́ fẹ́ protest, àrọ̀ yín ni ẹ má bà nǹkan jẹ́. Ẹ má bà nǹkan jẹ́. Bíbí ire ni ẹ má bà nǹkan jẹ́. Àní kẹ́ má protest, it's your right, but ẹ má bà nǹkan jẹ́. Ẹ ṣé o gbogbo ibikíbi tẹ́ ti ń wo ètò yìí. Thanks for watching all our show. Thanks for watching. Thanks for your comment. Thanks for your contribution. Thanks for your likes. Thanks for everything. We really appreciate you. Ẹ ṣé o tẹ́ ń tẹ́tí sí wa ní gbogbo ìgbà.